prior to the 2018 midterms, Taylor Swift was notably and publicly political, which kind of became a little bit of a thing after her silence during the 2016 presidential election, especially given the outcome. But then, in an Instagram post in October of 2018, she publicly endorsed two Democratic candidates running in her home state of Tennessee and said she would vote against Republican Marsha Blackburn. She also talked about this in her documentary as well. And for some conservatives, it was downright unconscionable that she would actually voice her opinions. How dare she?
I'm sure Taylor Swift has nothing or doesn't know anything about her. And let's say that I like Taylor's music about 25% less now.
There's a big difference between these political statements by Taylor Swift and Kanye. Taylor Swift was a virtue signal to try to preserve her reputation among her peers.
Taylor Swift, I love your music. Personally, Kanye West, I'm a bigger fan of his. I wish you would have not done this. Stay away from politics.
Well, it turned out that last one didn't age so well. But that aside, Swift has become a little bit more vocal since those midterms. I mean, she advocated for LGBTQ+ rights at the Video Music Awards in 2019. She endorsed Joe Biden for president in 2020. And in 2022, she posted some concerns about the impact of the decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, which was shared by millions of Americans. But it's not like she is some rabid Democratic activist. She is a very famous person.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about the mainstream liberal media freaking out over people asking questions about what is clearly and obviously an agenda being pushed on us, okay? Because, you know, the mainstream liberal media, they hate when people ask questions, okay? If you ask questions, then that makes you a conspiracy theorist, okay? And the conspiracy theory that the mainstream liberal media is freaking out over today is the fact that you have people that are asking questions about all the attention that is being given towards Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Now, if you guys know, the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs, are going to the Super Bowl, and Travis Kelce is a star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor Swift is in a relationship with him. Allegedly, they're in a relationship. And the NFL has been obsessed with Taylor Swift, okay? They showed Taylor Swift a whole lot during the Kansas City Chiefs broadcast, and a lot of people think that this is an agenda to promote Taylor Swift, who in the past has endorsed the Democrats and Joe Biden, and this is a plot to try to sway the outcome of the 2024 election, which in my opinion, I think is fair to ask questions, okay? Because we've seen Travis Kelce be used to push the establishment agenda before, like, for example, promoting and pushing the vaccine. So I don't think that is unfair to ask questions about what is happening right now when it comes to all the attention that is being given to Taylor Swift.
So, you know, you can't turn on the TV, scroll through your phone, watch a football game. Oh, my gosh, there they are. Without seeing her, Taylor Swift is only getting bigger, and now boyfriend Travis Kelce has gone to the Super Bowl. It is reaching such a fever pitch that she is reportedly at the top of the Biden campaign's wish list for 2024 surrogates. And the idea was even tossed around to send the president on to a stop on her Eras tour. Let's bring in Outkick.com host Charlie Arnold. Charlie, thank you very much. You know, she has sent out tweets before supporting Joe Biden, so they're not necessarily barking up the wrong tree here. That could happen.
Yeah, she endorsed him in 2020. She definitely doesn't look wishy-washy, but actually it's funny. You and I, before we started this segment, we both said that we were cheering for the opposite team, the Ravens, to beat out the Chiefs, just because we have had enough of Taylor Swift for now. But here's the facts. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, and now there's an online plea circulating that is begging people to become Niners fans for the next 2 weeks, just so it doesn't raise Travis Kelce, a.k.a. Mr. Pfizer's star power, along with, of course, Taylor Swift, because it is so scary. There was a recent poll. 1/5 of Taylor Swift fans said they would back whichever candidate that she endorsed. You know, let's be honest, a lot of her fan base are 15-year-old girls who can't vote anyways. A lot of the others are already liberal women who would support the DNC no matter what. But there's a lot of other people who need to be careful because she doesn't do what she says. Like, for example, yesterday, she flew private from New York City to Baltimore. Yet she constantly talks about climate change. So just please don't believe everything Taylor Swift says. We're all begging you.
Yeah, so you say that you heard that, okay? I don't think it's unreasonable to ask questions about why is the NFL and all of these media outlets promoting Taylor Swift so much. ahead of what we know is probably going to be an endorsement of Joe Biden. Okay, Joe Biden is on his last legs. Okay, he is getting blown out in the polls, and he could use some celebrity boost. Okay, this is what happens every single election. You have all these celebrities that come out and they endorse Democrats because that's the cool thing to do. Except in 2024, it might not be so cool to do that, because endorsing Biden in 2024 is like leading the hogs to the slaughter, right? And I think that's why you have some people like Snoop Dogg, who had a severe case of Trump derangement syndrome, come out and say, hey, I ain't got nothing but love for Trump. Okay, he ain't never did anything wrong to me. Okay, which again, I have questions about, why did you hate Trump so much if he never did anything wrong to you and he only did great things for you? Again, it's just amazing how that works. But again, you have some celebrities, like, for example, The Rock, who also came out and said some good things about Trump recently. And he is somebody that gave a full-throated endorsement to Biden and Harris before the 2020 election as well. Take a look.
And the wrestler.
Donald Trump, he has a long history with WWE. What does it mean that both the WWE audience and the UFC audience seem to have such an appreciation or celebration of Donald Trump?
Red states we sell out, blue states we sell out. It's not what we're focused on. What we're focused on is the in-ring product and how it delivers to the fans. And if politicians are fans of our product, they're welcome.
You got The Rock. You want Donald Trump back in the ring at WWE?
Listen, I mean, Rock against Donald Trump, I don't know how well that would work out in the ring for Donald Trump.
How about that ovation he gets, though, when he comes out?
I know President Donald Trump taking his octagon side seat for UFC.
Oh, big ovation.
Trump, yeah,
no question.
That's what I'm talking about. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible, right? It's extremely incredible how all of these people who came out and endorsed Biden / Kamala or had a severe case of Trump derangement, now they're changing their tune a little bit, right? Because again, in 2024, a celebrity coming out and endorsing Biden, they're outing themselves as somebody that, hey, you're not actually acting in the best interest of American people in regards to your endorsement. And people can pick up on that very, very, very quickly because of the state of the country right now under Biden. Okay, Biden is one of the most least popular presidents in American history, right? So endorsing him is just simply not a good look, okay? And this is all the more reason why I don't think that it's out of bounds to speculate about the role that Taylor Swift could have in trying to boost Biden before the 2024 election, which, you know, hey, apparently, according to the mainstream liberal media, this is something that is a conspiracy, right? To simply just, you know, ask questions about why Taylor Swift is getting all this attention. So we got to talk about CNN, who is going to freak out over Vivek Ramaswamy simply pointing out the fact that Taylor Swift is an artificial creation of the media, all the hype around her, and the fact that they're in the Super Bowl and what this could possibly mean, okay? Because again, asking questions, according to the media, is a conspiracy, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it.
So when it comes to some people losing their minds over the pop star, Vivek takes the cake. Ramaswamy says that the NFL is rigging the Super Bowl to give Taylor Swift more airtime ahead of her endorsement of Joe Biden.
Yeah, so I want to actually read the statement here because she's just flat out misrepresenting what Vivek said. Okay, she claimed that Vivek is saying that the NFL is rigging the Super Bowl, right? And that's not what he said at all. He says, I wonder who's going to win the Super Bowl next month. And I wonder if there's a major presidential endorsement coming from an artificially, culturally propped up couple this fall. Just some wild speculation over here. Let's see how it ages over the next 8 months. Now, again, I'm not sure exactly where Vivek says that the NFL is rigging the Super Bowl so that the Chiefs would win the Super Bowl, right? Where does he say that? I don't see that. He just says, I wonder who's going to win the Super Bowl next month. Again, I'm not sure where he says that the Super Bowl is going to be rigged. And then, you know, he basically points out how, hey, you know, you have Taylor Swift, who probably is going to endorse Joe Biden. She's been propped up by the media, which is also true. Yeah, this is just a statement of facts, right? In regards to how it seems like Taylor Swift is being put in the spotlight for political reasons, okay? But simply pointing out facts. And having questions about who's going to win the Super Bowl means that you're saying that the NFL is rigging the Super Bowl in favor of the Chiefs so that Taylor Swift can get the spotlight and then endorse Joe Biden. Which, hey, I'm not saying, that's out of, the realm of possibility, right? Anything's possible in today's Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff Looney Tunes world, but I'm just saying Vivek did not go that far, okay? He may have insinuated that it's a possibility, but he didn't really say that, okay? He didn't really say that.
Jamel Hill is a contributing writer for The Atlantic, and she joins me now. Jamel, that is quite a conspiracy, I have to say.
Look, as it is, it's been super annoying to see people really lose it over Taylor Swift being at NFL games, all right? I can tell you, I don't care. She doesn't take away from any of my enjoyment from the game.
Well, we don't either. What people are complaining about is the fact that NFL keeps spotlighting her at the games, right? The NFL keeps putting a spotlight on her. That is what people are upset about. Nobody cares if she's at the game. What people care about is the attention that she's getting. Taylor Swift is not what football fans want to see, right? Football fans want to watch football. They don't want to watch Taylor Swift every 10 seconds, okay? And her reactions throughout the game. But the NFL seems to be obsessed with Taylor Swift. And I think that's what people are complaining about. And that's why people are now saying, okay, well, there has to be some agenda here, right? They keep focusing on Taylor Swift. And who knows, maybe the agenda could be that the focus on Taylor Swift is to broaden the audience of the NFL and to get more people watching the game that otherwise wouldn't be watching the game, aka women, okay, because of Taylor Swift. That could also be a part of the agenda. Either way, it is a very annoying thing that NFL is doing, and I think that's what people have a problem with the most.
But a lot of people have been complaining, a lot of hardcore football fans who melt down for the 15 seconds that she's seen on camera. And
it's more than 15 seconds, right? It's more than 15 seconds here.
This is taking it to a new level. Listen, we know the group that he's talking to, and as much as Vivek was trying to be tongue-in-cheek, the reality is that that's the kind of group that he's talking to a lot of times that will take things like that very seriously and think that this is some greater NFL conspiracy to have Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl, that it's all a part of some elaborate scheme because Travis Kelce has been a spokesperson for Pfizer. And not only is it ridiculous, and frankly, it insults the intelligence of the American people, but it is unfortunately showing just how divisive our politics have become, that you can't even enjoy the Super Bowl without somebody throwing this cloud of suspicion and total rampant, unattributable speculation behind this event.
Again, amazing. I don't think that people speculating that there's an agenda behind Taylor Swift being promoted so much, I don't think that's stopping you from enjoying the Super Bowl, okay? But what is stopping people from enjoying the football is, again, the constant attention that Taylor Swift is getting, okay? So, again, if you don't want this type of speculation, then, I don't know, maybe the NFL should stop putting the spotlight on Taylor Swift so much, who happens to be a, Democrat Party activist, right? I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying maybe the NFL should stop doing that, and then people won't speculate so much.
I mean, I don't know that it's tongue-in-cheek, to be honest.
I was trying to give him the benefit of
being very generous. You're being very generous.
I probably am, probably more generous than that person deserves, but I have got to be thinking he's kidding. Wow. If not, then I'm really worried that this is somebody who actually thought he was fit to be president.
Wow. Incredible stuff, right? Just like you thought that you were fit to be a sports journalist. And look how that worked out, right? Absolute disaster. I'm not sure why Jamel Hill is still relevant. I'm also not sure why she has blonde braids, okay? Because she's supposed to be a pro-blackity black woman, but she seems to be colonized just like Joy Reid, okay? I mean, somebody really explain what's going on with these liberal black women wanting to be white so much. But hey, the mainstream liberal media, clearly they're upset that people are asking questions about the obvious Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce agenda. I'm just waiting for them to say that is bigotry, right? That it is some form of hate. They might even try to throw the race card in there in some way, somehow, okay? But here they are, right? Just, getting mad that people are saying that, hey, it seems like there's a lot more going on here when it comes to this attention that Taylor Swift is getting. And maybe, just maybe, this is a part of some plot to try to sway things in Biden's favor because, again, he needs a boost, right? And who knows? Taylor Swift could be that boost. And people just simply calling it out. People just simply speculating. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And in Taylor Swift's defense, it's not like she's really asking for the attention. The NFL is just giving it to her. It could just be that the NFL is trying to make money off of her by expanding their audience. And that could be all that this really is for the most part. But who knows, right? Who knows what's going on here. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.